Hey, welcome to this week's edition of Cougar. Well, last weekend we had a tough fixture against Rochdale Hornets at home. We were looking to bounce back after the loss to Whitehaven. Unfortunately, we haven't done that. We got beat 31-30 after leading 30-18 with 10 to 12 minutes to go in the second half. To be honest, our second half defensive efforts were atrocious and the work rate from some of the players just wasn't good enough. Yes, we made errors and myself was a bit ill-disciplined at times, but defensively we were appalling. We made nowhere near as many errors as we did the week before, and yet we defended so much better against a Whitehaven team for long periods where we didn't have the ball. Defensively, I commented on how good we were last week. This week it's been the complete role reversal. Our second half defence just wasn't good enough. I've just finished watching the video, which is why I'm pretty unhappy about it, and very disappointed in the work ethic of the players in the second half. I thought it was quite poor. And when we went to 30-18, I thought we lacked killer instinct to do the job. I can guarantee the players are hurting from it. We were out yesterday, we had a good day at the races, some good bonding just to relax a bit. And it was really good that we had pretty much the whole team in attendance, which shows the togetherness of the team. We've got 2 games away from home over the next 3 weeks before we come back against Gateshead at home. And it's important that we bounce back this weekend against the London Scholars team, who over the last 2 weeks have beaten Rochdale and pushed Whitehaven very close. So going down there on the same day is a tough trip, but we've got to suck it up, go down there and get the result. And I don't care how pretty it is, as long as we come away with the 3 points. That's our goal this week. And I want players that are going to work hard. On the injury front, no major injuries to be concerned with. James H had a knock on his elbow, needed fluid draining from that at half time, and it's a bit sore at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be fine for the weekend. Also, Brendan Rowlands hurt his ankle, but he looked fine yesterday. I don't think there's any major damage with him. In terms of new recruits, we've actively been in the market to bring new players in. I think it's a good time to bring maybe 2 or 3 new faces in, but they've got to be quality players. I'm not bringing anybody in who's not going to make a real difference to our squad, and they've got to be the right type of character to fit into what we're doing down here at Cougars. But I can say this, we're still very determined and very passionate about achieving our goal this year, and that's to get promoted. We've got a tough ask now, and we're going to have to almost go unbeaten for the next 10 games, but it's definitely within our capabilities, and we've got a good run of home fixtures coming up as well against the top teams. And other than Workington away, we've got all the top teams at home, so that's a real bonus for us in the second half of the season. And like I've said, every game we've been beaten this year, we're in a position to win, so there's no doubt in my mind that we can go 10 games unbeaten, and I'm sure the players believe that as well. But we've got to be harder on ourselves, and we've got to get more people down to Cougar Park. So get right behind the team now. If you want a championship team, now's the time to stand up. 3 weeks before our next home game against Gateshead, and we'll be working with the directors to come up with a really, really good initiative to try to get people down here and make sure that Cougar Park becomes a fortress. We've got 5 games at home to go, and let's make sure we win every one of those. See you soon.